Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Angie and in this video I'm going to show you some quick thrift flips, so let's get started. For the first project, I started by giving this small shelf a couple of coats of paint. After the paint was dry, I simply added a small transfer and then this project was done. For the next project, I started with some empty spice containers. I gave them all 2 coats of white chalk paint. Once the paint was dry, I distressed some of the lids and edges of the jars. I'm going to use these for some of the seeds I'm collecting from my garden, so I printed out some flower seed packet images for what I'm collecting. Because I have an inkjet printer, after printing the images, I have to give it a few coats of clear sealer so the ink doesn't smear when I decoupage it on. I then use DIY liquid patina and decoupage the images onto the containers. I like to use a piece of wax paper to help smooth the paper onto the surface. I also wait until this is dry before I add a coat of the liquid patina over the image. I get less wrinkles in the paper when I do it this way. To finish it, I added a coat of antiquing wax. Now I can add all the seeds that I collected from my garden and just sprinkle them wherever I want more to grow. For the next project, I'm giving this Easter basket a makeover. It's cute the way it is, but I want it to be more for everyday use, so I gave it 2 coats of white paint. Once the paint was dry, I added a small transfer to the side. To finish it, I distressed the edges and added a coat of clear wax. For the next project, I'm using a Dollar Tree potato masher. I started by giving it 2 coats of paint. After the paint was dry, I added a scrap piece of a transfer to the handle. To finish it, I tied on a small clip. When I was at the thrift store, I purchased one of their grab bags that they have hanging on the wall. This one contains several salt shakers and 2 broken ceramic figurines. I have these metal place card holders, so I use some assorted rub and buff colors on them to hopefully make them more cohesive with the shakers. This grab bag also had what looks like a salt cellar, so for that one I decided to add a small wood ball to it. The only thing I had that was the right size was a wooden knob, so I just used the rub and buff and covered the entire thing. Next, I used D6000 and glued all the holders on. For the smaller holders, I was able to just glue it to the lids. The taller ones, I glued them to the bottom and the lid. For the salt cellar, I glued the wooden ball into it and then drilled a small hole into the top and then glued the holder onto it. I hope you enjoyed these quick and easy projects, and I'll see you in the next video.